In the week. On Monday, it was New Year's Day, the first day of the year 2024, and he began with the president's broadcast to the nation. President Bola Tinubu assured Nigerians that his government will tackle any obstacle that impedes business competitiveness in the country. The president said it will not hesitate to remove any clog to making Nigeria a destination of choice for local and foreign investments.
It gives me immense joy to welcome.
It is President Bola Tinubu's first New Year message to Nigerians since he assumed office on the 29th of May, 2023. But beyond the pleasantries and celebrations that comes with a new year, Nigerians are faced with tough times and have mostly resigned to their fate.
Country and our lives in the year.
President Bola Tinubu acknowledges the prevailing harsh economic climate, but strongly reassures that in this new year, his administration is poised to accelerate the pace of service delivery across sectors.
I know for a fact that some of our compatriots are even asking if this is how our administration wants to renew their hope. Tough times never last. We are made for this period, never to flinch, never to falter. The socio-economic challenges of today should energize and rekindle our love and faith in the promise of Nigeria.
President Tinubu says his ambition in government, both as a senator, a former governor, and now president of the Federal Republic, is to build a fair and equitable society and close the widening inequality.
Our minimum bargain must be that any Nigerian that works hard and diligent enough will have a chance to get ahead in life.
President Tinubu called on all Nigerians to work with a common interest of building a stronger and prosperous country, and also called on political opponents to come on board and join the task of nation building.
On New Year's Day, President Bola Tinubu signs the 28.7 trillion naira 2024 budget into law. The signing of the budget was done at a brief ceremony shortly after the president returned to Abuja from Lagos, where he observed his Yuletide break. The president emphasized the need to maintain the January-December implementation cycle, and those on ground at the ceremony was the President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajudeen Abbas, the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy.
It contains a good increase in the capital side, a reduction in recurrent expenditure, and it brought down the deficit from 6.11% to 3.88%.
Capital expenditure and reducing recurrent deficit is going to be implemented, and he was very clear with the warning to all ministries, departments, and agencies that everyone will earn his own pay.
Total expenditure is larger than the recurrent expenditure. Over 10 trillion naira is going to be the capital expenditure, whereas the recurrent is just about 8.8 trillion naira.
Let's go to Tuesday now, which was the first day at work after the New Year holiday. The civil servants in the FCT on resumption said one thing on their mind is the hope that the federal government will keep its promise of giving workers a living wage as announced by the president during the New Year message.
2023 was not particularly a good year for many Nigerians. While some still look back and are thankful for smooth villain transition, others talk about the tough times caused by the removal of fuel subsidy. The year 2023 saw rising inflation, hiking prices of food, commodities and services. All of these are things many workers wish to forget in a hurry. It was indeed a difficult period for workers whose purchasing power diminished and could not cater for their needs during the Christmas and New Year holidays. As the first day of resumption for 2024, TVC News went to the Federal Secretariat to interact with workers and hear their expectation in the new year.
Government should try as much as possible, because things are very expensive in the market. Government should try as much as possible to please this minimum wage.
We, the civil servants, where it affects us much, is our palliative. It has not been paid. At least we have like 3 months outstanding. I hope they will fulfill their promises, because they are there, we are here.
I believe he has the best wishes for Nigerians and Nigerian workers.
Well, the former Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Sadiya Umar Farouk, on Wednesday failed to appear at the headquarters of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission in Abuja. The former minister was expected to report at the office of the Anti-Corruption Agency for alleged involvement in a misappropriation of 37 billion naira. The former minister was invited last week by the Anti-Graft Agency following a probe that was launched into activities in the ministry. We're moving on to Thursday now. The managing director of the Nigerian Railway Corporation paid a surprise visit to the Mobalaji Johnson station in Ebutemeta area of Lagos to monitor the free train ride and investigate cases of ticket racketeering allegedly being perpetrated by some members of the NRC. Well, he also confirmed that the federal government had extended the free train ride till the 7th of January.
At the entrance to the terminal, those who had booked their tickets online were checked in after proper scrutiny. They made their way to the boarding hall. However, there are a significant number of passengers waiting to be checked in. Upon investigation, they do not have tickets but were told by some railway staff to wait until those who have tickets have boarded. Few hours after the drama at the station between officials and passengers, the MD of the NRC paid an unscheduled visit and ordered all those without tickets out of the premises. But this did not sit well with some youth who complained not having access to the portal for over 2 days. They said the site has been compromised by some insiders because all seats are fully booked.
I've been trying to book my tickets for the past 2 days. The servers have been down. It's not even, the website is not even going through. And I've tried this countless times. Apparently the staff, they booked the tickets with hopes to sell it on ground here.
The NRC boss also ordered 2 passengers out of the train as they failed to show their tickets, which points to the fact that there might be some passengers who failed to book online and were given tickets at discounted prices or no tickets by some officials of the NRC.
You make scapegoat out of anyone that is caught. That is what I would say. They didn't know I would be here today, and I came, and you saw what happened now.
The federal government has extended the free train ride till Sunday, 7th of January, and this will afford more Nigerians still on Utah journey to benefit from the opportunity.
And on Friday, the arrests made by security agencies in Plateau State triggered some residents in Bokos local government area to embark on a protest. The protesters also set ablaze the house of the district head in Bokos town. The monarch was said to have left the community with his family as a result of the attacks.
This is the house of the paramount ruler of Bokos here in Bokos local government area, Plateau State. As you can see, the house has just been set ablaze by angry youths. They are angry as alleged that the paramount ruler is supposed to be with them at this moment, but is nowhere to be found.
Women are protesting the arrest of 10 members of the Bokos community by security operatives. They were allegedly arrested in connection with the Christmas Eve killings by the security operatives. The protesters, mostly women, are out to protest what they described as injustice and bias on the part of the security agencies. The angry mob then set ablaze the house of the paramount ruler for allegedly fleeing the community with his family, leaving the locals behind.
What happened today is an incident of anger, and it's a reaction because of many young people are arrested. I think it's also good to let you know, and you need to report this. It's not only Bokos youth who are arrested, but also Fulanis have been arrested. That is the truth of the situation.
Well, that's on Friday. President Bola Tinubu asked the security chiefs to ensure they achieve a conclusive victory against the myriad of security threats confronting the country. The president was speaking at a presidential security briefing in the State House in Abuja after decorating some officers. He acknowledged the progress made with the elimination of some security threats across multiple theaters, but insists success will ultimately be defined by a final conclusion to the multidimensional menace. The president emphasized that the armed forces must deliver on his objective to ensure the nation achieves a sustainable production of 2 million barrels of crude oil per day within the first quarter of the year 2024.
As leaders in our various categories, it's reflecting in various assignments and responsibility. And I hope that Nigeria will continue to recognize your service to the motherland.
To whom much is given, much is expected. On behalf of decorated officers, I want to assure you, sir, that we will not disappoint, we will not betray this confidence that is reposed in us. Thank you once again, sir. God bless you.
And finally, on Friday, the body of the former governor of Ondo State, Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, arrived in Nigeria from Germany. The plane conveying the body arrived at about 3:39 p.m. and was received by his wife, Betty Ayahu Akeredolu, his children and siblings, which they were led by his immediate younger brother, Wole Akeredolu. Well, that's it on Flashback.